Hello. We are live on Facebook, and there's YouTube. Hello, everyone. Rachel here with Rachelsuniquecrafts. So let's get started. Say hello when you get here. I'm just still kind of prepping here up until the last minute, literally. Trying to get a little bit done. There's my sweet friend, Miss Susan. How are you? I was just about to wonder, was I going to be by myself? I was getting all the things ready. How was your day? Was it a good day? It's Monday's ugly sister, so let's see. Let me get a little baby wipe here, and I've got a whole bunch of stuff going on. I came in here last night to kind of figure out what I was gonna make, so y'all, this is a baby wipe and it's just wet, so I'm gonna just leave that right there for a second just so it doesn't dry out. And it's empty. So I got this in. I emptied this just a second ago. But I got this in from Amazon yesterday. So just in time. Hi, Monique. Just here to give me some hearts. Thank you. Okay, and there's Miss Emily, Miss Nancy, Miss Diane, and never. Okay, y'all. Let's see. All right. So last night I came in here and I did get these from the Dollar Tree, and I hadn't even scraped the oh my goodness. Are you serious? Okay, y'all, we might have went out for a second. We are having thunderstorms here, and it has been raining quite hard. So my Mevo just disconnected, but it's reconnected. So if it freezes up a little bit, it's because of the thunderstorms outside. There's Monique. Okay. Miss Sandra. Hey, how are you? Miss Margaret. Welcome, everybody. All right. So last night I got these. I brought them in here. All right. This one, I poured the paint in, and it takes a little longer to do it this way than it does this way. But I poured the paint, and I did this, and I made sure that it coated the bottom and the top. Now, let's see. This one I painted, and if you hold them both up to the light, y'all probably won't be able to see this, but when you hold them up like this to the light, on the one that I painted, you can see streaks. So if you paint them on the inside, they're not going to coat as thick as if you just pour it in there. So there would be highlighted spots where you could not really see through, but you could tell that it would be a lighter place. And I've been scraping around in that one, so I'm just going to dab a little bit there. There's my sweet Cindy. Cindy made it. Hi, Miss Donna from Rhode Island. Well, welcome. I am so happy you're here. And there's my sweet mama. She has made it. So we're going to make milkshakes. If y'all have not figured that out. And let me tell you, I'm feeling better. A lot of y'all have wished me prayers and best wishes. And y'all, I've always, even from a young child, I've had really, really, really horrible ulcers all over my mouth. I've had more than 40 in my mouth at one time. So anyway, and I still have ulcers that are here, and there's some coming over here now. Hi, Miss Debbie. Happy Tuesday. So anyway, but at least I can smile a little bit without them just killing me. I told my husband this weekend, I said, don't make me smile. I said, because it hurts. So anyway, I'm doing better. Okay. Thank you, Miss Nancy. They look like glasses I bought at the dollar store to make Christmas craft. Right. And these came from our dollar store too. Strawberry is my favorite milkshake. Yum! I was thinking milkshake when I saw the pink glasses. It's clear, don't move. It's clear, don't move, okay? Hi, Miss Susan. We have both Miss Susans in the house on YouTube. So I'm just touching these up a little bit. I know it's the weather tonight, so if it freezes a little bit, it might be the weather because it's storming, thundering. So I was on a business call earlier, and even my Zoom on my phone was freezing up and one time disconnected. So definitely this weather. So I'm just going to finish touching this one up a little bit. So if y'all pour the paint in there, it is going to cover it. You're going to waste a little bit more paint. And if you got the time, you're not in a hurry, paint them. And you'll save yourself some paint. But if you're in a hurry, you just need to paint them and let them set and go about your business, and you can pour it in there. And I think you can tell more about it on the inside than you can the outside. The bottom of my nose just it gets tickled. Can't wait to learn how to make these. Miss Sandra, these are very easy. It's raining hard here with hail. Oh my goodness, up to 5 inches in diamond. Oh, Miss Donna, you're in Rhode Island? Hey, y'all, please pray. I heard about that on the news. Yes, pray for those children in the shooting. That is horrible. That is unimaginable. Pray for those children, those families. It's just, my heart breaks for that. Making order too, are we? Facebook just froze for a second. Sticker, thank you. It's Michigan again. Oh goodness. Takes his hugs and prayers. Right. Poor families. I can't even imagine what those families. I know that has to be the most horrific. So the other night, we were making the Oreos, remember? And so I got pink ones, got some white ones made. And last night, when I was sitting here working on these, I had Model Magic. So I popped out some more. Now they're dry. In the middle, they're still wet. Now these, knock on wood, this is Model Magic, and these have not cracked. So the Model Magic would be good, and I guess it's because it's just small. But anyway, the Model Magic is good for the Oreos. So now I take these are little wrappers from some of the mesh, making wreaths. Let me go ahead and put that in water. And then the foam board, you can use foam board, you can use cardboard. I also use these pieces of board that comes when you buy paper and stuff. I save all those. You can use those. You just need a little platform, lay them like this, and then make you a ring. Cut on the inside of that ring because you want the little foam to go on the inside a little bit. Now that's the one. I'm gonna lay that like that because my little fan is on, and let that start drying with the fan. I'll turn it up a little bit. Okay, so these I've already pre-cut, and I want them just a hair below the top of this. Oh goodness, is it messing up that bad, Miss Monique? Oh my goodness. I hope it gets better. Is it still breaking up? What part did you not hear? The part about the Oreos, or let me know. It's okay now? I hope we don't have fits with that thing all night. All right, this is from the mesh roll. It's still thundering. All right, so I'm gonna put that straight down in here, and it's a little lower than the top. The part about the kids, oh, there was a shooting in Texas at one of the elementary schools, and I think there was about 18 children and 3 adults. I think that's what Miss Debbie said, lost their lives. So be in prayer for that. All the school, the families, the friends, and the children that's left, that's going to have to deal with losing their schoolmates, and I think it was like 2nd through 4th grade or something like that. Okay, so we've got that down. All right. I mixed up. Now this is real juicy. It's real runny. And I had mixed up some paint with Mod Podge, and it was soupier than this. So then I took another little dish and I mixed up just some caulking, and I just used this DAP. It's fast dry acrylic latex silicone. So I used caulking and paint. I used burnt umber. And I have this everywhere. I don't have no tip. All I did was I just barely cut the bottom off, the little tip. So it's going to run down, and it may run further than what I wanted to because it is soupy. We're just going to make a little line first. This is easier to do before you get all the topping on top than it is after it gets on there. And I've seen several, more than several, fake bakers that do that. So everybody's going to say their favorite fake baker invented that. I've seen several. I can name off a few. But you can use anything. You can use styrofoam. Whatever you have. And if you do something like that, it's more cost effective than filling this up with spackle, because my 1 gallon of spackle this time from Amazon was $30. So they have went up. So I'm just kind of going around, see how it's starting to drip. And never how far it drips, it'll just drip. It may run to the bottom, y'all. So that's drying pretty quick. All right, we're gonna hold this up. So hopefully it doesn't spill. Schoolmates will be traumatized for a long time. That's right, especially the young children. Kids were under 10, yeah. Oh my goodness, that is horrible, Miss Emily. So very sad. Yes, pray for them all, because the schoolmates, the parents, you know, the family members, the siblings. You're right, Miss Susan, you're so right. I don't know why, Miss Monique, I sure don't. And if y'all don't mind, please sprinkle the video. Let me share it out on your homepage. Hi, Miss Priscilla. That's right. That's right, Miss Nancy. Okay, so we're fixing to do the topper on here. Let me show you. I made these last year. And they're still sitting here. But they're little honey dippers. Let me show y'all. The little honey dippers. This is made them last year and haven't never done anything with them, but that this right here is hot glue, but it's like an automotive hot glue, and I got it off of Amazon. I can give y'all a link to that also. Thank you, Miss Susan and Miss Nancy, Miss Monique, and Miss Emily. Thank you, Miss Sandra. Yes, ma'am. Just about everything I make, I sell. I have an Etsy shop, and y'all, that reminds me, my Etsy shop today through June the 2nd, 20% off of orders of $89 or more, and everything is free shipping in there. All the wreaths, that is, the bigger stuff. So, and if y'all, we've made a lot of wreaths here lately that I haven't got listed. So if you want one of them, all you have to do, if you know one I've made and it's not on there yet, message me and say, hey, get that listed. So, because I've got a bunch I got to get listed. I wanted to have them all listed before the sale started, but last weekend when I got sick, that threw a monkey wrench in me. So absolutely devastating and horrible. Someone needs to figure out this. Exactly, Monique. Exactly. Let's see. And I have another video I've got to upload to YouTube. Okay, we're going to put a little bit right here. And then we're going to go right like this. And it may freeze up again because I hear the wind and the rain really, really chopping right now. That's what I wanted. I wanted something tall. How cute. I love the red devil spackle. That's what I got from Amazon yesterday. Came in yesterday evening. That looks yummy. The only thing, it costs a lot, so I use it sparingly, yes. ice cream sandwich. I bought some today. It makes me hungry. Well, Miss Emily, bring the party on. Bring us all some ice cream. That's right. Wow, it looks great. Okay. I done wasted. That's right. And when I get through with my bag, I'll pour back in. I'll squeeze it back into the canister. That's right. It's almost ready to eat. I love that pink and that teal together. Now, I'm not going to put the flamingo on there. He's cute, she's cute, whatever, but she's not going to go on there. Miss Sandra, there is a lady on Facebook that is making these and selling them, and she sells out all the time, and they're $24.95, $24.97, something like that, and plus the shipping, and she cannot literally keep them in stock. She is selling them left and right. So be your own judge at that. All right, we're going to use those. I'm thinking I want to use this, and right back here where I went over, I wanted some sprinkles, but instead, and I probably I don't know if it would go. Let me try this before I pull that out. That's going to work. Let me pull this out. That way when it dries, it's just going to have a little bit more stability to it. Probably not going to need and I should have just measured this one by that one before I stuck it in there, but I didn't. All right. Now I've got some little chocolate chips. Now I thought about even putting some of these on there, and I may. And I might wait and put them on that. Let's put a few of these little chocolate chips. Yes, ma'am, Miss Sandra. Because you take You got your glass, you got your paint, you got your spackle, you got your clay. Now hers is not plain. Hers is all dolled up. You know, she's got plenty of stuff on there. Hi, Miss Dawn. Yep, that's right, Miss Susan. Yep. It is. Cause you got spackle and paint and caulk, and these little candies, if you buy them, they're not cheap. And we're gonna put these. And Miss Dawn is so cute. Thank you, Miss Dawn. Miss Dawn's got Wreath Decor by Dawn. She's on YouTube and Facebook. So if y'all have not followed her, y'all go follow her. She's the one I get my needles from. That work amazing. So y'all go follow her. Okay. We're not done yet. Okay, so we got the Oreo, we got some chocolate chips. My husband's gonna want this in just a few minutes. Except when I tell him it's not real, he's not gonna be happy. Hi, Miss Angie. Y'all, I forget that this has got a hole in it. And I missed a little bit from being up at the top around here. So we'll go ahead and cover that up. Then we're gonna take, y'all, that's called a, let me do this, because I am messy, just FYI. And let's do some drizzle. Now who wants it? Who's ready to go get ice cream now? Yum! So our red Oreos that I'm in the middle of making is going to go in our on our gingerbread house. Making me hungry for one of those now. Dawn, that was the purpose. It's time to go get a milkshake. Hey, my Susan. You're already ready? Well, doesn't that look yummy? So delicious. Now, if you wanted to take these little foam balls, you could even drizzle some of them around. They've got, I'm not sure I want them. I want this to be chocolate. I want that one to be chocolate. Okay, so this one's dry. We're going to put hot glue on this. Because listen, if y'all fill this up with spackle, that's a lot of spackle. to have more spackle in that. Thank you, Miss Susan. Thank you, Miss Angie. Oh. Hi, Rebecca. Now I need to make one. Yep, Miss Nancy, you do. Looks delicious, Miss Diane says. Will you seal that? You can. You can seal it with you can get Mod Podge Sealer spray, and that's matte, or you can get gloss finish, that's acrylic sealer. Either one of those. I just got this in from Amazon yesterday. I got my alcohol paints in so that we can do the spilled coffee. That's going to be real fun. I can't wait to do that because I have epoxy and resin and all that already, so I'm excited about that. Next is a banana split, but no pineapple. I have it somewhere, y'all. Somewhere. Here it is. I got my bananas ready for the banana split. Yes, we do. We're gonna have banana splits. So. Thank you, Miss Susan. Y'all, we got 3 Susans in the house. We got Susan on Facebook and 2 Susans on YouTube. Susans are special tonight. There's 3 of y'all. I got a hot glue string going. Y'all, Amazon packed everything in an individual box yesterday when it came in, so my husband didn't say nothing, but I'm sure he was thinking, what in the world? And I ordered it so that it would come in, you know, a day late so that it would be all together. They still boxed it individually. I had spackling in one. We are special. For sure, at least this one. Susan, you're so funny. Is this a gallon bucket? It is a gallon bucket. Where in the world did you find the bananas? Miss Dawn, I made the bananas. I made the bananas. This is Model Magic. And you can get the mold on Etsy. That's where I got it. Stone. You're funny. And this is my little Oreo mold. So you have a banana mold and an Oreo mold. And they're real easy to make. And I just use Model Magic for those. So far they haven't cracked either. And that one's been made for a couple weeks. I was testing something last night and I put this together. I think it just froze in a second. But it's a half banana, like a banana pop. Aren't those cute? So I did that last night while I was out here playing around with the paint. Alright, y'all, I'm supposed to be getting this open. I need my screwdriver is what I need. I think they try to make these women proof. That ain't gonna work. We are getting into this thing. There's my flat head. Now we cooking with grease. Look at there. All you need is a tool. Get that butter knife out of the way. Oh, you're funny, Miss Susan. First time here. Princess Lexi, well, welcome. Better late than never. Hey, Miss Joan. I love your channel. Thank you, Miss Princess. Oh, thank you, Miss Emily. You love the banana pop. Well, my idea was to make one like with pink for strawberry, and then I was going to make a chocolate one and all the things. I was out here playing with the pink paint last night and trying to figure out what I was going to make, and I get sidetracked. I get those squirrel moments, and so I seen the red Model Magic, and I pop out some of the Oreos, and then I'm like, you know, let me try banana pops. So then I do that because I had the pink paint out already. So it's just like a squirrel moment, because I see this and I see that, and so when I come out here to get ready for a live, I can't just come out here and get one thing ready and be done. I just can't do it, because I happen to see red Model Magic and I think, oh, we got to get ready for our gingerbread house. So I go making out red Oreos. Let me close this up. This is a gallon bucket full of goodness right here. Just had some ice cream with bananas and chocolate syrup. We are making shakes. Hey, we made this shake, and we made a banana pop. So there you go, Miss Caroline. Oh, you have a good evening, Miss Susan. I will see you on the flip side. Okay. Yes, we have fun, Miss Princess. We're live every Tuesday and Friday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We are here. You're an OG. Okay, Miss Princess, what's OG? I'm probably slow here. All you have to do is watch Rachel want a humid. Oh, you're so sweet, Miss Nancy. What do you do, Princess? You're right, I haven't seen any of them pops. He said make one chocolate with peanuts on. I am. That's what I was going to put on it, Miss Susan. That's funny. Tell him I'm going to make a chocolate one with nuts on it. Exactly. Princess, she makes fake baked pudding for reborn babies. Oh, well, that is neat. so glad you're here. All right, so we're going to do this one just like we did that one. We're going to go around the edge. And this mixture is, this is burnt umber paint, just acrylic paint, and some caulking. Y'all, it's still just a thundering outside. It's coming on down. Oh no. Okay, are we still here? Are we back? Y'all, we got some weather outside. I knew the wind was blowing and all. So, and these are not going to be exactly the same because drips are not going to be the same. Okay, good. Never lost you. Okay, awesome. Because it literally, my phone has an app that controls the Mevo camera. So it went off and I had to reconnect it. So thank goodness it didn't lose. Let me put this up here. Let's see if we can get it kind of like that one. Little bit right there where it kind of got skimpy on me. Kind of being hard to come out. Since when have we handcrafted things look exactly the same, sweetie? Never. That's the beauty of being handcrafted. It's never the same. Did you add flour to that? No, ma'am, I did not. In fact, this is nothing but spackling. No flour, no paint, nothing. And this, I'm going to try to just go around. want them to be hard to come out. Do y'all hear the thunder? I hear the thunder. Lightning. This one's just going to be a little fatter. It hadn't went on keto diet yet. Just jack it on up. It's definitely taller, fatter. That's all right. That will be perfectly all right. We're gonna stick a Oreo in on this side. Where's our straws here? Miss Nancy says she hears the thunder. Hi, Miss Kathy. Oh, no worries, honey. Makes it thicker if you have to add a lot of paint. Thank you. I've never done blood running. Oh, awesome, Miss Emily. I heard my husband said that milkshake sitting there in front is killing his diet. I know, right? The grand size, exactly. We're going to upsize it. He had to get some ice cream and Cool Whip. That's funny. I love the sound of thunder too. You hear it too, Miss Carolyn? Yeah, I was worried about the connection because it sprinkles and we lose connection. So, all right, let's put some chocolate chips on here. And y'all, just a little bag of these chocolate chips is like $5. So, I found them on Etsy. So that just kind of gives you an idea of the price of the little embellishments. Then we made the Oreo with clay. Model Magic for the outside of the Oreo, and then foam clay for the inside. How cute! Did you make those little treats on the table too? On the table behind me, I did. And I have a lot more that's already sold. Hi, Lourdes. Hi, Denise. How are you? in America, maybe. You love resin? Yes. I made the Oreos. We made a banana pop. We got red Oreos making. We've done the Hostess cakes. We've done watermelons. And those were last year. I used the resin on the candy apples. There's a video on those also. Friday night we made this cake, which was fun, and then the slice. So we didn't waste the part of the styrofoam that we cut out of this cake. We used it to make a piece of cake. So no waste in here. We've made these little Hostess cakes. The full size one and the one that somebody took a bite out of. We've made, there's some more Oreos and strawberry cake. So we just got a whole lot of goodies, and there's some more that I've made that I've already sold. This one turned out pretty cute. I wish the blue was a little darker blue, but it turned out pretty cute after all was said and done. I like the idea of having the glitter in there. So that was cute. That took us a while trying to even get the red dark enough. All right, now we're going to take our caulk and our paint and do our drizzles. Nancy said she just Oreo. Nice fake name. Okay. Oh, thank you, Miss Kathy. Y'all, that's Kathy with Santa Mara Designs. And she's on YouTube and Facebook, so y'all have to watch her too. She does all kind of amazing wreath attachments. Now we're gonna make this yummy. I think I need to put one in my refrigerator and tell my son to go get the shakes out of the refrigerator when they come up Monday. Y'all, that's probably the most fun that I have with my grown kids. They don't know what's real and what's not. So it's fun. Who doesn't love chocolate? I love it. I do. Ain't it cute? Well, is anybody as indecisive as I am? Anyway, I'm going to be tongue-tied tonight, so y'all just look over that. I want to make a cup topper and make resin Halloween sprinkles. Oh, awesome. Awesome, Denise. You should make a zebra little cake. Little Debbie cakes, yes. I've got a stack of little cakes over here and popcorn balls and all that kind of stuff that I bought real. Because when I make it, I show the real and then I show my version. And so I've got all kinds of stacked up over here waiting for me to make them. That's funny, Miss Kathy. Now, one of them told me, he says, before I come to your house, I have to go watch your YouTube videos so that I know what's real and what's not. That's what he told me. I'm thinking it needs some nuts on it. That one I might have waited too late, but we're going to try it. Throw them in there hard so they'll stick. And if y'all, this is the corn cob bedding, and if you don't want to buy a huge thing, I can put it in little bags and list some on Etsy if y'all want some, instead of having to buy a huge container. I like the nuts on there. Let's see. Can y'all see those? Let me throw some nuts on this one. I might have to throw a few of these so they stick. Or put a little bit more chocolate. Nobody ever said they had too much chocolate. Speaking of which, y'all, I'm down 15 pounds. Yay! I'm so happy. Let's see if I keep treats like this around. It's easier than if you have the real ones. But now my husband has the real ones. I went there last night and he was eating ice cream, dipping it. I said, I know you're not. Yeah, he was. He was dipping him some ice cream. I said, you're going to do that to me. And y'all, I've waited till it was a little dry. If I'd have done it like that one, I'd have to throw it so hard. That one got a little long. Y'all still hear that thunder? Okay. There they are. Yummy! Now I got a big mess. What do y'all think about our ice cream? There's a nut. There's some nuts falling down in the I don't know, that may stay and it may not. We'll see. Into the chocolate. And I could have put more of these around. I thought about it when I first put the chocolate on there. cute. Okay. There they are. Thank you, Miss Dawn, Miss Caroline. Oh, she loved it, Miss Emily. My boss loved the wreath. Girls, all I need is a bib and a spoon to eat. There you go, and it's got the nuts already on there. So, we'll try to do a banana split Friday night. I have to go look at the pet store to see if I can find the bedding so I can use it on my fake bakes. Yes, Miss Susan, and also Walmart carries it. Walmart carries it. Thank you, Miss Princess. Looks so real. I love it. Miss Susan. There's Miss Shantae. Hey, girlfriend. Oh, now, guess I have to make some milkshakes now. That's right, Miss Monique. My husband just zoomed in the video to see your ice cream batter. Better, oh. Oh, thank you, Miss Virginia. I love you too. This is our fake bake ice cream milkshake, and we will do banana splits Friday night. And I even got the banana boats for the banana splits. I got them on Etsy, so I can post a link in here if y'all want to order some of those. And we'll make some more bananas Friday night, and I'll show y'all how to do that. Yeah. So 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Y'all, it's been a long day. So y'all join me Friday night, and we will make some banana splits, and it will have nuts on it. So yummy, yummy. So I guess that's it for tonight, y'all. I gotta get off here and clean up this mess before everything starts hardening. And this was caulking and paint for our drizzle. That's what that is. So I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of the week. Get to crafting, make something beautiful. And if you don't get to crafting, get to making fake bakes. That's crafting too, I guess, right? So make something beautiful. And if you're on Facebook, go join my VIP group so you can share pictures of what you make. Yahoo, 15 pounds gone. That's right. 15 down and 25 more to go. Thank you, Miss Monique. Thank you, Miss Denise. I appreciate y'all being here, hanging out with me. I do not take y'all for granted. I am so thankful that y'all are here. Blessed beyond measure. So, hi, Miss Judith. How are you? Good night, Miss Emily. Can't wait for you to post them. I'll get them posted tomorrow, most likely. Good night, Miss Susan. Thank you, Miss Lourdes. I'll take them. I have 2 milkshake glasses and we'll be perfect. That's right, Miss Monique. So, yes, we made these tonight. Milkshakes with Oreos. And we've made Oreos before. So, Y'all have a wonderful rest of the week, and I will see y'all Friday night. Remember that I love you all. Get to crafting, make something beautiful, and share your pictures with us. All right, good night, y'all. Let me find where my button is here. Attempting to reconnect. It's off, I guess. I don't know.